Hello, hello, hello. Here we are.
Hello.
Yay. Yay, yay, yay.
We
All
have people
right.
from all over the place.
I
I was
know. I
reading.
love it. It's so fabulous. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Chari and I for Adventures in Card Making. Is this our third one together?
Yes, the third one. They're fun because there's not a lot of prep work.
I know,
It's
right?
just to be creative.
Just make sure I have a little patch of clean table space, and it's
Yeah,
little.
I was doing that earlier. I had to quit in the middle of a project and be like, all right, I need some space. I also was like, what kind of junk is behind me? Do I need to clean my room?
I know. Luckily, behind the scenes is still picked up from
Yes.
my live
Oh, please.
yesterday and hanging with
Yeah.
Hero. So I've tried to keep it maintained. Yay! Scrappy Chic in the house.
Hi, Scrappy Chic.
Love
And
that.
Nikki and Danielle. Hello, everyone.
So many fun people. Chari, do you want to do a quick little rundown of what Adventures in Card Making is all about in case people are
Yeah.
just randomly finding us?
We're going to explain this every time, I'm sure.
I think it's
The first ones I did were in 2019, very long ago, back in the olden days. And the idea was to have people interact and vote on things like a choose your own adventure type of thing. So I would put up a poll and it was this or this. And based on what was picked, I would make a card. I think I only did it twice. And it
yeah.
was on like Instagram stories. So it was just pictures. And they're in the highlights if you ever want to go back and look at them on lawnfawn's Instagram. So like when I was like, let's after, all our crazy pandemic stuff, I was like, let's bring it back, but maybe different. Lives are more, we do those more now. And I asked Jen if she wanted to join me because she's better at this than me.
Not really.
And it's nice to have someone to talk to.
Yeah, it's fun to get together for sure.
But, so the same thing, we put up polls on Monday. And we change it up. It's not always like 2 stamp sets. This time we did a theme.
The polls are sorry to interrupt you. The polls
No, you're okay.
are on lawnfawn's Instagram. And from my understanding, in order to participate in the polls, you have to be in the Instagram app.
Yes.
Even though you might see the polls over on lawnfawn's Facebook, or you might look at Instagram maybe on your computer, you have to be in the Instagram app to be able to participate in the polls. And they only last for 24 hours.
Yeah, and I think if you see them on the stories on Facebook, because when we post to stories on Instagram, it pushes to Facebook too. I think if you click on it on Facebook, it prompts you to go to Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think I tested that last time. But because you just can't vote there. I mean, it's just for fun. If you can't vote, it's not a big deal.
Right.
Don't stress over it. We're going to have fun anyway. It's just kind of to like give you some parameters to be creative with. Because sometimes, honestly, I need some parameters.
Parameters are good.
And get overwhelmed.
I talk about this a lot in blog posts that I write. Like, I think many of us have a lot of supplies, whether this is our job, but even if it's your hobby, you have a lot of supplies, and that's all fabulous. But I do sometimes think that kind of hinders your creativity a little bit because you just don't know where to start. So
you can be like, there's too many ideas, I can't narrow it down on where to start. And then I don't know if y'all are like me, I get a little frustrated sometimes, and then I'm like, I have to walk away if it's too much. So
hopefully we don't have to walk away today.
No. So we do 3 things to vote on. We don't want it to be too crazy, right?
Right.
This time we did fall, autumn versus Halloween, and you guys picked fall.
Although I really was aiming for Halloween, but
we were hoping for Halloween, but we're gonna have to get our Halloween fixed some other way.
Yeah.
Then we did like stamp heavy design or die heavy design, and you guys picked stamps. You didn't throw us for any loops this time, I don't.
No, you didn't throw us for any loops.
And then I had washi tape versus twine, and you picked twine. Which honestly, if you picked washi tape, I probably would have had a harder time with it.
Which just reminds I gotta get my twine.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, so we're super excited. And before we flip the camera will be Chari's face, my face, Chari's hands, my hands. We do want to quickly just let you know, Adventures in Card Making is not necessarily going to be a monthly occurrence. It's a when Jen and Chari can fit it in our schedule occurrence.
Yeah.
But we will be back next month. I've got my little schedule still here from yesterday. We will be back on October 30th. So you can already go and tap notify me on the YouTube live that's already scheduled.
Put the link for that.
Perfect. And then the other thing I just want to mention before I flip is I saw Robin said 3 Jen days in a row. Yeah, I was live on my YouTube channel yesterday just going over. I got a lot of lawnfawn fun happening this fall, like a lot. And this graphic can be found on my social media and my blog posts. But I want to also just mention we will be back on Lawnfawn's YouTube channel tomorrow night, September 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Kelly Marie will be joining me. Chari will be behind the scenes in the comments. But it's for our free Create With Us mini classes. And that's when I'm going to get my Halloween fix in.
Yeah, it's Friday the 13th too. Did you realize that?
I didn't realize it when we scheduled it, but I realized it after. Whoops. So these are the 2 cards we're going to be creating with Sweet Spiders. And right now on Lawnfawn's website, you can get a downloadable handout, Jen Shirkus style, coloring guides. You can prep ahead of time. I saw Robin is prepping. And yeah, join us. If you don't want to craft, that's okay. Just join us for the chat. Kelly Marie gives away a lot more secrets than Jen and Chari can because she owns the company. She's the boss. So she's allowed to do that. We're not. We don't want to get in trouble. Okay, so I'm going to set up the camera. Bear with me real quick.
Some of those links.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, so I will do.
I pinned the October Adventures in Card Making to the top, but since I think I can only pin one thing, right? Yes.
Yeah, I think so. That's fine.
We can put them in again later if we need to.
Yeah, totally.
Create With Us information is always on the website, and there's a drop-down menu at the top under About if you ever need to find it. That's where it is.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I remembered to plug in my phone today.
Oh, so that's good.
That happening.
That's a good plan. Yep. And I remember to go into Do Not Disturb. That's always good.
I remember that as well. I'm hoping that we had a person come look at our roof earlier, and he's like, "I'll come back this afternoon or in the morning." And I'm really hoping it's later this afternoon.
Uh-oh.
Well, we had some shingles come off our ridge vent, so it's not a big deal, and he could probably just go up there without me, but
know. Yeah. No worries. If you got
that would be barking our head off though, so that's why I'm like, hopefully he doesn't show up anytime soon. He shouldn't. I think we'll be okay.
So I did also see, is Happy Harvest gonna make an appearance? Now
I pulled him
out. I pulled him out and I pulled his friend out.
I pulled his friend out too.
But so one thing also about Adventures in Card Making that Chari and I are trying to do is give a little love to some previously released Lawnfawn sets. I don't like to say old sets because they're not old. They're just previously released, previously loved.
Yes. And look at your Happy Harvest is so inky.
Oh, mine is like, look at this. Well, because he's been kitted and I mean, I literally teach with him every fall.
Mine hasn't been through that kind of.
It doesn't even, I actually need to give him a bath. He doesn't cling well.
He's out. Yeah. I have the different fall set pulled out than you because I want the leaves and maybe a green. Oh, you have them both pulled out. Okay.
I got a bunch pulled out.
Pull out, you let them know because I think I'm going to use scarecrows, and I didn't
I
need
also
extra.
love this set, Celebration Scripty
Oh, yeah.
Sayings. I saw there was Happy Thanksgiving in here, so that might make an appearance. I was going to actually use this set, Fox Costumes Before and Afters. I was going to look for the hat set, but I couldn't find my hat set.
Oh,
So
no.
it's here somewhere. I just can't remember because it has a hat for every occasion. I can't remember which category I filed it in.
Oh, I filed that under basics.
I don't have a basics.
You need one.
Yeah.
Is it hats off to you? Is that the one you were looking for, or the little
Yeah.
hat?
No, hats off to you. Because I was
Okay,
going to put a big hat on him, but it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not going to use them. I got plenty of options here. I have an idea. And no surprise, I've got my distress watercolor pencils. Not far. All right.
I can see you pulling out my color pencils, but they take a lot longer to color, and these scarecrows are big, so.
If you guys need a scarecrow fix, I will just enable you that Chari and I have our upcoming East Coast Fawnies online class called Harvest Friends. So we'll be using Happy Harvest and You Crow Girl, and you can still register. Class is on September 21st, live
Next
with Chari and I. But you can take the class whenever it works into your schedule. So you don't have to be around that day because, you know, we know people are busy. So.
And you think I would have gotten enough of these guys doing that, but I have not. So you get
Well, I'm not going to use the scarecrow, but I am going to use the wagon.
Oh, yeah, the wagon. I got to pull out. I did pre-stamp some things. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but they're in my little
maybe
box here.
Maybe a couple pumpkin. No, I don't want pumpkin. No, I don't want a pumpkin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to keep it
fall with the line of pumpkins. That's some good pumpkins if ever you want pumpkins.
I am gonna try. Well, I'm proportionally trying to keep it. I got a plan. In my head, I think I have a plan.
Well, you can see that I stamped out a million sunflowers. It feels like.
Oh boy,
all those,
that's gonna be a lot of cutting.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna color some scarecrows first, though.
All right. I haven't pre-stamped anything. Now, I'm going to do something that I really love to do, and I tend to do it more in the fall. I'm going to stamp my images with Lawnfawn's Crunchy Leaf. This is still alcohol marker friendly and watercolor friendly, but I like that it just gives a little bit of a warmer tone to your images when you're coloring them. And I just like to do that. I just like to
find a place for my, there we go. I get glare off of my light on my markers, so I was trying to find a spot for the caps.
Oh yay. Sherry's working on Veterans Day thank you cards. That's so nice to donate. Right? That's great. A bunch of people are signed up for class. I love that. Oh my gosh. You guys know that my stamps aren't clean when I get a mix of brown and black stamping. Oh, Jen Shirkus. I did wet my stamp chamois today, so I will give these guys a good clean.
That's true, she did.
This is true life crafting over here, you guys. That's also what's fun about these is it's true life. We'll give them real good cleaning here.
That's like you're scraping them.
I know. Well, I'm pushing really hard because I don't always clean my stamps, so there's a lot of love going on these. Do as I say, not as I do, right?
Well, sometimes even when I clean them, they still aren't completely.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the black ink kind of stays a little bit unless you like get out the cleaner, but it's still fine. It still stamps fine.
Yep. So, Sherry says she uses dirty water and dirty stamps. Yep, guys, look at this.
She's got some dirty water on her.
I got some dirty water. This is the same water from my live yesterday and from days before. Yep. Hey, Like I said, real life over here.
I just like some clean water.
I mean, it's
I
fine.
just like things clean. There's something very satisfying about the clean water.
Well,
We were just
I like
talking
things
about
clean
this ahead
too.
of time.
I just haven't had a chance to change my paint water. Okay, let's see here.
I think she likes it dirty.
I mean, it is comical. I do find it funny. Let's see. I'm going to do real quick and simple coloring because I want to get to my background that I have an idea for. I have a feeling I am going to take the longest this time.
Did you sit there during your appointment?
Yes.
About your card today?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's what my brain does. No.
Oh, good. Renee's with me on the not wanting dirty water.
Well, I bet Michelle would be with me about being okay with dirty water, Renee. So since Renee's here, she's actually reminding me, I also want to give a little shout out. Not only are there some really fun online lawnfawn themed things happening this fall, I will be traveling and teaching some in-person classes this fall. I don't travel as much as I used to, so it's kind of like a real treat when I do. Yeah. But so I'll be at Scrappy Chic in Michigan. They're in Livonia, Michigan, which, by the way, there's a serial killer that lives there, but it's safe to visit.
Oh my God.
And I will be teaching there the weekend before Halloween. So October 18th to the 20th. And I'll be teaching 2 different classes, so you can make a whole day of it. So I know people in the Midwest are cool with driving far to things, so come visit me. And they're exclusive classes that I'm only teaching in person, not online. And then the next weekend during Halloween weekend is I will be at Papercraft Clubhouse in Connecticut, which is technically my local store, but it is 2.5 hours away from me. So it's not super local.
Real busy at the end of October.
Oh my gosh, all of October. I'm very busy. You just
told him we were going to do this again on the 30th too. So she's going to be busy.
Yep. I like to be busy after summer. I love my job. So I like to be busy and hanging out with you guys. So let me know if you guys are going to come craft with me in Michigan or Connecticut. I would love that. Oh, I love it. Bonnie says Jen is from Boston area. She loves that dirty water. Yeah, I do, Bonnie. Gross. You know it. You know it.
Uh-oh, I heard Scout.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's just moving. She's in there on the bed. Maybe she'll come in here to the bed in here.
You're really going all in and coloring all of those, huh?
No, I'm like, do I really need to color all these?
I mean, I don't know what your plan is, but
I don't know what the plan is for these either, but I was like, well, maybe I'll color a couple more small ones and then.
Well, I'm promising you that my card is going to take longer probably today because of my background. So I'm not rushing you. I didn't see what you were working on. I was so busy working on my own. I looked up and just saw.
Sure where to start, and I just went for coloring.
Yeah, I figured start with the mice, right?
Watch you like not even
use. I know you're not going to use any sunflowers.
What you doing, Scout? How did you get in your little bed right there? And stop staring at me.
Oh, hello, Kathy. I hope you're recuperating well and you're comfy. I wish I could come up there. Living in Texas, it makes it a little too far. Yeah, Texas might be a little too far. I get it. That's a little far. Michigan's pretty far up there.
I feel like even if you were in Texas, there's probably parts of Texas that are still pretty far. It's a big state.
Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah, probably going to an in-person class in Texas is far.
Depending on where you are in Texas.
I just know, like, growing here in New England, like, I don't mind driving. I like driving. But many people in New England, like, if you have to drive an hour, it's like a whole big deal.
Oh,
but
really?
from my understanding, especially in the Midwest, like driving hours and hours and hours is like totally fine.
Because you maybe, I don't know, things are further apart. And so you kind of have to drive, maybe. I don't know. I know because we recently went to South Dakota and we drove across the entire state. And there's a lot of space in between things out there.
Oh, yeah.
So probably just out of necessity. And so they're just accustomed to driving. We don't mind driving here. You can drive 8 hours, never leave the state of North Carolina.
Oh, I didn't realize that North Carolina, I mean, was that big. That is not the case here in New England. We could drive 8 hours and visit all the New England states.
I mean, I'm saying if you drive 8 hours like east, you'd still be in North Carolina. If you drive 8 hours south, you'd be in Florida. So it's long and squatty.
Oh, hi, Nancy. Nancy's halfway between us. She's in Long Island. Long Island.
Oh, she's under my chair.
Oh, Scout is.
I'm trying to figure out where she went.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish up these sunflowers. And
is that noise in my neighborhood loud?
I can barely hear it.
Okay.
It sounds like a little buzz is all.
Yeah, they're doing yard work or something. I'm just really enjoying the fresh air, but if it gets annoying, just let me know in the chat and I'll close my windows. I know sometimes it's more amplified online and I don't want to annoy anybody.
I'm gonna have to talk louder.
Yeah. Well, I have no problem talking louder. That is not a problem. Not a problem.
Danielle will only drive for 15 minutes. So if it's 30 minutes, that's too far.
Well, yeah, she lives on an island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. We're going to color the acorn next. I love this little set. I think it's so cute. Big acorn.
Yes.
Let's see. Trying to decide.
I guess it sounds like they're doing like leaf blowing or something.
Yeah, it's actually quite far from me, but it's across the bog, that conservation land behind us. So I think the noise is just traveling.
Probably be done for too long if they're cleaning up with a leaf blower.
Oh, Renee says she doesn't hear any noise. Oh, good. Heather says, so only you hear it, Chari. So that doesn't really matter.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Love you.
You don't really matter. It's fine. We're just here for people.
Listen, I love you, but it doesn't matter. You can.
I didn't say it was bothering me, but I'm the only one that can tell you what I hear. The rest are just
true. True. It's funny that you can hear it, but they can't.
Oh, she would love to drive more than 15 minutes. Get me out of here.
When is the plan, Danielle? When do you get to move and join your husband? I don't know. I'll let her answer. I don't want to say false information.
Don't spread any lies.
Yeah, I don't want to spread any rumors.
All right, I'm going to wait on the pumpkins. I'm going to work on my scarecrows because I'm not really sure how I want to color them. Per the usual. I never know. I just kind of start. I just kind of go.
Well, you sketch a lot. I don't even sketch. This is how I craft on a normal basis. So I think that's why it doesn't stress me out at all.
It's a challenge for me.
It's a good challenge, though.
I know. It is a good challenge. It stretches your creativity a little bit. Because I feel like my problem is sometimes I'm like, is this the right thing? And it has to be perfect. And sometimes I need to get out of that.
I think because I've taught classes for so long, and the feedback that I often get in my classes is like the card that I liked the least, or I felt was like the least good, was everybody's favorite. So
That happens.
honestly, like I have to give credit to like all of my class peeps over the years because they've built up my confidence. Because
Right.
now when I look at something, I'm like, meh, it's not really my favorite, but I think everybody else is gonna love it. So we're gonna
Yeah,
go with it.
I can see that because I would be like, I hope everyone likes this and isn't like Chari just phoned it in this time. She just wasn't. Well, she was off her game.
Oh man, another year, Danielle. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, her husband's in the States and and so she can't join him just yet. So that's a long time. I hope maybe you get to visit him.
Well, we're glad you're here to talk to us, Danielle.
Yep, we got you, Danielle. We'll keep you company. So Danielle came to Crop on the Cape years ago. And so actually her husband's in North Carolina, I think, Chari, but by the water.
Oh, well, then he's on the 8, 9, 10 hours away.
Yeah.
Depending on where he is. The Outer Banks are really far away.
Yeah, but
they're out there.
I'm trying to keep my marker in.
I feel like we talked about this before. But
I think we have to. Yeah, and everybody else that's listening is probably like, girls, you already talked about this. Let's talk about something different.
Everybody else knows where she lives. Move on.
Sherry says she can't get anywhere without driving at least 20 minutes to town. Love my country living. Yep.
Oh, you're probably out. Yep. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, but it's really nice that when I need something, Target is 5 minutes away.
So I feel
away.
I feel like with our new home, the home that Chris and I just bought, we're still very close to everything. But with the conservation land that is in our backyard and us being at the end of a cul-de-sac, so we're essentially at the end of a dead end, I just feel like it's so quiet down here and so peaceful that I feel like we're far away. But then, yeah, like in 3 minutes, I'm close to things.
We're at the back of our neighborhood. We're like almost at the end of the road, but our problem is, it's not a problem per se. The railroad tracks, I could probably throw a rock and hit them. So when the trains go by.
Oh, yeah.
Noise. They're not so bad. They're not usually long trains because we're not far away from some warehouses and factories. So they're not usually pulling a lot of cars anyway.
Yeah. Well, I know everybody's really surprised. I've got some teal going on here.
I also have some teal going on.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What colors did you use?
I used BG 23 and BG 34, and then I used BG 18 for her waistband.
We're pretty close. I used BG 18, 32, and 11. That's so funny. Look at us. Didn't even know. Again, I'm chatting with you and keeping an eye on the chat, but I'm not really looking at what you're doing.
That's fine.
And I mean that with love.
I'm not looking at what you're doing either.
Yeah, no. So our cards will be a surprise for each other when we're done.
Surprise. I can send it to you in the mail. Actually, I have a package that I need to package for Jen and send it to her. And there's a card already sitting in it. It's just all in a box. It hasn't gone anywhere yet.
Oh my God.
I'm really bad about sending things.
Oh, you still haven't shipped it?
No.
I was thinking, I was like, wow, Chari's really brave to ship that to me.
Well, I'm going to wrap. It's in a fairly big box right now. And I'm just going to just put lots of bubble.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll recycle the bubble wrap. It'll get used again. So I don't feel guilty. So.
But I'm hoping then it will make it there in one piece.
Nancy says, how have I been collecting lawnfawn for years and I don't have the boy scarecrow? Nancy, where have you been?
Oh my God. He might be out of stock right now. I'm not
sure. But I bet some stores have him in stock.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Chari and I have not enabled you over the years to get him. I want another dark teal. I wonder if this is dark. Oh yeah,
Currently out of stock at the moment, but I'm sure that means he's on order to arrive soon.
Scrappy Chic might have him, or Papercraft Clubhouse, or any of the other amazing stores too.
Scrappy Chic probably does, because they made kits for class and we used him.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we can't just use her without him.
No.
That would be terrible.
He's the whole reason why she exists. Is we needed a friend for him. All right. I think I am ready to die cut because I got, like I said, I have an involved background, I think.
One likes the mice in overalls. Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Yeah. The mice literally, I always used to say I want to be one of my cats when I come back in my next life, but I actually wouldn't mind being a lawnfawn mouse either.
Because they're always doing all the activities.
They literally live their best lives ever. I mean, my cats are pretty lucky too, but they just sleep in sunshine all day. These mice they have an amazing life.
Oh, someone said he's available at Simon's stamp.
Oh, so there you go.
There's an option.
Add it to your Stamptember order.
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna make her patch. I don't know. Sometimes I struggle when there's too many colors. It's terrible. I love the little patch. Well, if you've paid attention for all the years I've used Happy Harvest, I like to draw patches on him.
Now you don't have to. Now you can
and do details like on his shirt, which I'll still do. But so when they did Crow Girl, the patch is its own stamp, and the pocket is its own stamp, so that you don't have to have them if you don't want. I think there's a heart you could stamp instead of a pocket, which is cute. They made her a little more interchangeable.
Oh, Scrappy Chic just sold the last Happy Harvest the other day.
Oh no.
He's popular, I tell you. And it's our goal in life. Chari's and my goal in life that everybody owns him.
Yep. And he never gets retired. So, introduce him to your friends.
Yep.
Tell all your friends they need him. I'm going to go ahead and color his face too, I think.
Liz just said she's using Crow Girl for the first time and she loves the patch stamp in the pocket. So cute.
I know, right?
You read my mind, Chari.
The only thing, I kind of wish there was, this is me being picky, I kind of wish there was two patches, like a small one and a big one, so you could put two and them not be the same size.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what a black pin is for, I suppose.
I was going to say, even I can draw a patch, so.
Yeah, super easy. I think it's cute to, put, half of a patch, like a corner, on their sleeve, too, as if, it goes around, their elbow or something. That's always fun. I like to take them and draw lines on their shirts or polka dots on their shirts, like they have a plaid shirt or a polka dot shirt. It's always fun.
I don't have my sandwich right. Oh.
On your die cut machine?
Yeah, it just slid through. I was trying to use my new plates.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Need more squirrels. There's a whole lot of squirrels in that one set.
Pick of the Patch, I think.
No, that's the one with pumpkins.
That's the one that has the true crime murder knife.
Murder squirrels.
Bonnie says that Papercraft Clubhouse has Happy Harvest in stock. She must have peeked at their website.
I would love a baby scarecrow. I think we should also have a dog and cat scarecrow. That would be funny.
Oh my gosh, yeah, kind of like the new snowman set.
Yes. I'll have
All
to add
right.
that to the want list.
Remember, you guys, if you have ideas of what you want to see from lawnfawn, it's really helpful to email info@lawnfawn.com because they do read those and kind of tuck some ideas away. You just never know. You never know. Oh, clearly I have a dirty plate. Good thing my images didn't get dirty. Are you guys surprised?
Everything there dirty.
I think so. I need to clean a little bit. Like I've been doing a lot. And because there's been so many lives, I haven't done a very good job at doing a good clean in between working and.
Someone's asking about squirrels, and I know they're sitting back here because I have things. These are squirrels. Let's go nuts. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, let's go nuts.
I mean, there's a lot of options here.
All right,
I'm not sure what else can do. Put clothes on them.
So now I have a piece of distress watercolor cardstock that I'm going to stamp on. And I will stamp with that same crunchy leaf lawnfawn ink because, like I said, it works with alcohol markers and watercoloring.
So is this your background, what you're about to work on?
Yep. This is what I was envisioning.
What color should his shirt be?
Orange. Like a burnt orange. Like, do you have YR18?
I do.
Am I making you nervous? It blends really well, I think, with YR14, if you want to try scribbling.
My 18 looks really dark on my sheet over here.
It's dark. It is dark, but you could just use a little bit of that, and then YR14 will really lighten it up. I just think a burnt orange would be really pretty, especially if you're going to use all those sunflowers. So I'm pulling out the leaves from You Autumn Know, the big ones. And then Scripty Autumn also has some good big leaves. So I'm pulling those out too.
Let's Go Nuts is now in June's basket. You must have not. Did you not know it existed? Or you're the one that, she needed more squirrels. So maybe she didn't know it existed.
Well, there you go. Ask
me to be of service.
We're happy to help.
It's amazing to me, that question a lot. People are like, I would love to see this. And I'm always like, we have that. It's this. And they're like, oh, I didn't know. I think because there's so many of them. There's so many of them that you haven't been around since the beginning of time. You don't know all the things.
We'll shop for you guys. No problem. Just let us know what you need.
Okay, he's all burnt orange now.
Oh, yay. Did you use the YR14?
I did.
Nice. Look at that.
These are your color suggestions.
Look at that. I got your back.
Extraordinaire.
Well, I don't know about that, but.
Yes. Yes, I am.
No, I wasn't saying that.
Oh, Danielle says you need dog shirk merch.
Oh, yeah. She's trying to convince me.
Some like bandanas would be cute. Or like, I don't know, like you couldn't really do a bow tie because I don't know what you put on it.
Listen, Creative Chick headquarters downstairs doesn't have a lot of space right now. So we can't be bringing in any new products at this time.
You have to buy all the current products if you want new products.
Yeah, everybody has to go buy some shirt merch and a binder. And then we'll talk about...
Are you overrun with binders?
Oh, yeah. It's a huge minimum to have to purchase when you purchase them. And they just take up a lot of space. So
maybe I should buy another one.
I'm not really trying to guilt you.
They're really nice binders, actually.
They are really nice binders. I'm not trying to guilt you into it, but it's just
I have one binder.
They take up a lot of space. So
for the classes I've actually taken of Jen's, I've actually taken some classes too.
Yeah, you have.
I took the watercolor pencil class. And what else did I do? The distress.
I think you did the distress mediums.
Yeah.
Spray
Yes, where we spray
mediums.
stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Cats could wear them too, somebody says.
My cats couldn't. Laura.
Somebody's going to Disney World. I missed that.
Oh, fun. Oh, yeah. I think Robin was saying she's not going to be here for our next adventures in card making. I think I quickly read that as it passed.
Disney World. Well, that's
good thing there's a replay. Aw, thanks, Margot. Margot says the binders are great. She has 6.
See, they're awesome. If I was still in school, all of my subjects would have a rainbow splatter binder.
Right?
I would have to make labels for them, but they would be.
Yeah.
Rainbow splatter binders everywhere.
I lost my
Uh-oh.
sheet. It's okay. It's not really that important. Okay. Now let's do a little watercoloring. I'm keeping my markers out because I will post my card on my blog. I can't guarantee when because there's a lot of blogging happening this month with Stamptember, but I'll do a swatch of the Copics that I used when I do post it.
Detail time. Here's my 1990 pin. I'm going to give him some. Well, what I like to do is little hash marks on their hats so they look like they're made out of straw.
Oh, that's cute.
And let's give him some too. This is a very, very fine pin. And then I'm going to get the next one. It's a little better, I think. I feel like I'm missing a pin.
All right, we're going to use this dirty paint water.
Gross.
Oh, it is very dirty. I don't know.
And then I'm going to give him some stripes on his shirt. I'm going to do like window pane plaid.
Oh, cute. Can't wait to see. See, it's dirty water, but my colors aren't coming out dirty.
Here. Can you guys see him?
Oh, so cute.
I need to. I think I'll give her a polka dot shirt, but not with black.
So cute.
Oh, there's the other pin. It was out of order.
Oh my gosh. So our holidays are pretty chill because we don't have like a ton of families and we don't have like little kids so in our family. So I'm actually just really excited because I think that's when I'll be able to really start to like finish settling into my studio space and maybe like hang some things.
Some curtains.
Yeah, curtains we'll see. But just like
your hoops and things, they're not up yet.
Well, yeah, that, but also like my ink pad storage, although I might get Chris to do that a little bit sooner than December.
Right. Someone says they need a pumpkin cross stitch pattern, and I did a pumpkin last year, so it is already on the embroidery hoop pattern page. There's a pumpkin, and there is also a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
If you actually, I'll get the link for that page and put it in the thing. I just redid the embroidery hoop page on the new website, and everything is there, so I promise it's all there.
Bye, Renee. Thanks for popping in. Have fun getting your hair did.
So there is a link to the pattern page with lots of patterns. I didn't realize how many I had until I had to redo that page and re-put them all in there. And I was like, man, that's a lot.
Every time you release some, it's like a bunch of them. So.
I know, and I've got in the works. They're not ready for pages yet. I got to make them into cards, but I've got some for this fall and Halloween. Now, if you guys have ideas for things you like to see, please tell me, because currently I don't have a lot of winter Christmas ideas in my head. So I'm all for some suggestions if you have some.
Have you done a candy cane? I can't remember.
I've not done a candy cane. I tried a candy cane stripe last year that I never did anything with.
Okay.
Some things, it's not a lot of squares, and some things,
yeah.
And then when you go to do it, you're like, this is the ugliest thing ever.
Well, we all know how little I know about stitching. So.
Well, there's just like, it's not a lot of squares. So if it's too detailed, sometimes it's hard. So I have a whole folder in my pattern thing that's like the rejects folder when I'm like, no. Sometimes I've revisited those and redid them and they turn out great. And sometimes it's just like, nope, that one's just terrible. It needs to just go in the trash. It happens.
Hey, it happens.
Okay, so the scarecrows are colored. I guess I should finish with
Nancy was asking everybody what they're working on. She's making a rosette paper banner decorated with the new sunflower dye. So cute.
Oh,
getting ready for a fall craft fair here in her town. That's super fun.
I need to remove some markers. A poinsettia.
I'm channeling some fall foliage.
Oh, someone did the bell from last year, the Christmas bell. That one was fun because you can kind of change the design on the bell. I like those where you could like change it to any color, not just what I stitched it in. You could make it match your paper or whatever. Those are fun.
Helene is working on a Father's Day card because in Sweden they celebrate at the beginning of November. That's cool. And then Chari's working on her thank you Veterans Day cards to donate to the local charity. Love it.
I never thought about it being a different day.
Yeah.
In a different country.
Lots of holidays are different, I feel.
Yeah, it makes sense. I just guess I don't think about it.
Yeah.
So we all celebrate them, just different days.
Yep.
About a star. I won't do a star because we have a star. That is an embroidery hoop die.
No worries, Sheila. If you're just popping on, you can just hang out with us. And if you want to go back and see what we were doing previously, you can do that later.
Okay. I need some color some pumpkins here. Oh, I was looking forward to seeing how we use twine because they hardly ever use it.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
Just like, oh, I gotta use some twine at the end.
Oh, yeah, gotta use some twine. Oh, I actually have a cute idea. Oh, I don't know if it'll work, though. Let me mull it over in my brain as I'm watercoloring here.
Someone is working on an acorn house card inspired by me. I'm sure that was a
cute.
long time ago.
Cute, cute, cute.
That's a fun guy, the acorn house. Oh, die cut leaves in many colors and happy fall. Yeah, that's a good. The happy fall is good for like a bunch of die cut pictures, I feel like, or shapes.
I was hoping we were going to get the die heavy choice. Because I wanted to use the stitched leaves. Like, I love our stitched leaves.
I love the
boards and our pumpkins. Oh. But alas.
Alas, the universe said no.
The universe basically didn't want me to do anything I wanted to do. But I'm having fun, so it doesn't matter.
there would be no challenge if that was the case.
Well, guess what? I can do that for my lawnfawn blog posts.
That's true. You keep going out of the lines. And you put glasses on like Kelly does.
Actually, it's a little dark.
Good.
It's so funny. Like on screen, it looks nice and bright, but
in your room,
the table's a little dark. I'm kind of having a hard time seeing. I should turn my light on.
Pine bough. That might be interesting. I'll have to look at that. I don't really want to tell you guys what I have. I want to keep it a surprise.
Wow, sassy Chari.
Unless you guessed what my fall shapes were, I would say yes, you're right, but
well, thank you guys. I'm loving these leaves too. I'm just drying.
Oh, they look good.
I kind of stamp them similar ones close together too much, but I think once I put everything on the card, it'll be okay.
I feel like I gave myself too much to color here.
I can't wait to see you, one, die cut it all, and two, use it all on a card.
Let's not talk about that. Did you use leaves from one stamp set, or did you use leaves from
No,
both?
I used them from the two.
Together. The two together.
The You Autumn No and the Scripty Autumn Sentiments. Oh, there's my plastic sheet. Oh my gosh, I got a little pile going on over here. Pile of stamps and dies. Pile of stamps and dies. All right, I want to do a little bit of splattering. Because, you know.
Maybe I'll just color the one pumpkin for now. Till I decide what I need to do. Oh, I'll color another one. It's hard to color all the pumpkins. Like, I want to color them in different colors, like they are when you go to the pumpkin patch.
Oh, I know. I've been doing that a lot this fall with different supplies from different brands. I've been having fun.
You color. Did you color green pumpkins? You colored some teal pumpkins or something, didn't you?
Yeah.
We got a green pumpkin last year at the pumpkin patch. Matt called it the Frankenstein pumpkin because it was kind of square shaped. It wasn't round. It had like corners almost.
I'm really excited because our front step, we have way more room to put stuff. So we always have gotten fun pumpkins, but like they've honestly been a little bit in the way with all the deliveries and stuff I get. But now we have like tons of space, so I'm very excited.
So you're going to pumpkin it up.
I'm going to pumpkin it up. But not until October.
Oh, wow.
Because I want them to last.
Fall clouds. Fall card.
In fairness, I want them to last, and it's still so warm right now. They just would rot, and I want them to last until Thanksgiving. So, but I also am just not ready, which is no surprise to anybody.
She's not ready.
Not ready.
That was the inspiration for our reel we made for you guys.
I know, that was fun. Did you guys see the reel that Chari and I did where she dressed up as a scarecrow and I dressed up as a mermaid? We had fun. That was really fun. Chris was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Don't worry, your pretty little head," as I like threw on a teal wig.
Just go back to work. Pay no attention.
Yep.
Did you tell him you were working?
Yeah, well then he's like, no, tell me, what are you doing? I go, I'm working. He's like, yeah, right. I'm like, I am. My job's more fun than your job.
Did he enjoy it? Did you show it to him when we were
Oh
done?
yeah, he was really impressed when we edited
Matt
it together.
laughs. He laughs when I show it to him, and he's like, "You guys are so cheesy. It's the best."
I know. I am not. Let me just tell you,
Oh
I'm not going to quit my day job and become an actor. Yeah.
So we might as well cheese it up because we're not professional.
No, I'm really bad. I'm like, tell me more. Like, I'm not natural at all.
All right, I'm gonna wait to cut those. I'm gonna work on something else here.
Oh, I'm gonna
make a square card.
Whoa.
And I would walk over there and use my new cutter, but I'm just gonna do it here.
Throwing out all the tricks.
I know. They liked our reel. We're so glad.
Yay. Well,
we're so glad
honestly,
we don't make it for just our own. Well, I mean, we do make it for our own amusement, but
the reels are mostly Chari's creativity. I just hop on the bandwagon. I'm like, I got you. I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
I was like, do you want me to dress up like a scarecrow? I have a hat.
Yeah, Chari's like, I'm going to dress up as a scarecrow and you can just pop on. And I'm like, well, obviously I'm going to dress up as a mermaid. I got all the parts.
Oh, that's what this leaf that was laying here earlier.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling Jen before we started, I opened up my ink drawer, and because I had those leaves and I like threw them in the video, I opened up my ink drawer and this was laying in there, and I don't even know how. I don't remember the drawer being open during all that filming, but there it is. There's just leaves everywhere. I keep finding them.
Hi, Pam. Thanks for popping on. Now, Larissa, I think, is mentioning the Bridgerton lawnfawn reel.
Yeah,
now,
that was
the lawnfawn reels are next level. We can't compete with that.
No. They're in California and have people that like are professionals.
Yeah.
We're just amateurs.
Yeah, we're just East Coast Fawnies.
Editing software.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna get some stamping on. I'm gonna make a background with leaves, but I'm not watercoloring. I'm gonna make my own pattern paper on the craft.
I probably should have just die cut this out of the outside in, but
you didn't.
I didn't.
So the question is, do I want to stamp it in dough ink?
Or the question is how am I going to use twine?
How what?
How am I going to use twine? I actually think I have a really good idea.
I'm going to test stamp. Here's the secrets you don't always see. You're going to stamp them in the middle where I'm going to cover it up and you're not going to see them.
I'm cutting the pumpkins out of my wagon to put my acorn in.
I'm working with the scarecrows today. Jen just has the wagon.
Yep.
Cutting the pumpkins out so you could just have a wagon?
So I can put the acorn in.
Oh, the big acorn.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I guess. Is it just one acorn?
Yeah, now I feel like I need another one. I actually need 2 more. So,
pause. Oh, you're going to have to color and cut out some more things.
I am, but these are easy. Pause. Move everything away.
I was waiting for that to soak in, but it's taking its time. Maybe I will cut these out while it does that. Multitasking. I'll cut these guys out. Put them in my tray so they don't get lost.
So if you're just popping in, we're working on our adventures of card making, and what won in the polls, what you guys all voted for, was that we had to make fall cards. So Chari is working with the scarecrows. I'm working with Happy Harvest, just the wagon though.
Just changing it up over there with the wagon.
Changing it up. I've made a lot of scarecrow cards. I just wanted to do something a little different. But now I'm realizing I need a couple more big acorns. So working on that.
And I have way more images that I'll probably use.
Shari's going to be able to make 35 fall cards when she's done.
Maybe.
This is a good question. Is there any way that you can keep the live chat for the replay, as it's always fun to see what tips and advice people have when watching the replay? Do you know the answer to that, Chari?
I thought it did say. I thought that when there's a replay, there's like a button that you can click that shows you the live chat.
I think it sticks around for a while, but I don't know if it sticks around forever.
I'll have to look at it and see if there's like a setting.
I'll let Chari research that for us.
I know I've seen when I've watched replays, because I don't always catch things live, that I feel like there's a thing that you click that just says show the live chat. Like, so you can see it if you want, or if you're not interested because it's not live, you can make it go away. But I'd have to look at that when we're not doing this and see what it shows me. I mean, I feel like on my end, or on lawnfawn's end, that there'd be a way to, if I didn't want y'all to see it, you could turn it off. But I didn't do that before. Or if I did, I didn't do it accidentally. Heather says you have to scroll to the left of the chat box. I'm not sure what that means. And again, I'd have to see it to know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet because I don't know.
Because I just don't know.
There's still a lot that I have to learn about YouTube.
Same. I don't know how to do what we're doing right now. Jen's the person that makes us go live.
Well, and Brienne's been so great. She's been going back to, well, you know how to do this too, Chari, and takes the countdowns off my lives.
Yes, I do know how to do
for my Get Cracking on Christmas, which I'm sure it's not that hard. I just haven't figured it out yet. And Brienne offered, and I'm like, yes, please.
It's not hard, and it's editing it in YouTube, and so it's slightly cumbersome just because it's delayed a little bit, I guess. It doesn't do it as fast as I would like it to do.
Yeah, like she tried yesterday to take the countdown off of my live, but she couldn't yet. She had to wait till today.
Yeah, you have to wait till it processes. And even then, once you do it, it has to reprocess itself. So it's not immediate. But I mean, it is nice to kind of get rid of that 3-minute wait time when it's a replay at that point.
Yeah. We like to do that for the live because it helps kind of tell you guys, hey, come visit us.
Yeah, it gives you a minute to get here and not miss anything.
Yep.
Someone says, Dean says, sometimes it will say live chat is not available. And I have a feeling, and I don't know this for sure, like I said, I have to look at it, that is the user making the live chat not available. Would be
meaning the host of YouTube?
Yeah, meaning if Jen Shirkus didn't want you to see the chat later, she could turn it off. But I would have to research that to be certain because I am not certain. And that might be why it says that, so that people aren't looking for it, they know it's not available.
Right.
I think I'm going to go with the apricot ink.
Oh.
I think I want it a little more softer. I was letting it sit here and soak in. Yes, someone asked if I plan on having Halloween, fall, or Christmas embroidery parties. I have some fall and Halloween in process. Jen can attest to this. It's halfway done. They're done. They made into cards so they can be put on pattern pages because I don't want to give it to you without a card suggestion. I have not worked on Christmas. I don't know if you have ideas about things you want. I'm all yours.
Well, and don't forget, there's lots of awesome patterns that already exist that Chari's.
Yeah, there's like 6. I did 6 winter and Christmas ones last year. And I did 3 Halloween and 3 fall. Because someone was asking earlier about a pumpkin. I did a pumpkin last year. I did a jack-o'-lantern. I did a kitty, a black kitty in Jen's honor. A wicked kitty.
A wicked kitty. I'm just waiting for those summery oceany ones to end up in my mailbox.
Oh, all the summer ones?
Yeah.
I sent you one I sent you the shell one, didn't I?
Yes, and I have the awesome shadow box you made me too.
Oh, yes.
Which I think that's going to live in the main part of our house.
Oops. The actual cross-stitched thing?
Yeah, like like I had it in my studio in our old house.
You have to also find a place for the welcome.
Yep, that too. That's in my bucket of
your to-do pile.
Housewarming gifts we got that I owe thank yous for.
When your friend comes and helps you.
Yes.
Create the walls of your house.
Yeah. It's really stressful. I don't know why. All right.
It says the live chat doesn't stick around for adventures in card making replays, but does for create with us replay. Okay, I'll just try to look at the settings because I don't know.
Thanks for letting us know, though, guys, because I mean, we don't go back and watch the replay, so.
No, because I don't want to hear myself talk more than I have to.
I'm all set with that. All right, I think I'm going to put a face on this guy.
That's what when I have to watch my videos and or I edit the videos, do the voiceover, and then I always listen to it all the way through when I'm done before I export it. And I'll always come out and tell Matt I'm tired of listening to myself talk.
Ooh, somebody mentioned for stitching you could do a hot cocoa mug.
Oh, I did a hot cocoa last year.
Oh, maybe that's what they're
actually saying. I have one that's stitched that's in my little bag here because I stitched it twice and I don't remember.
That might be what they were saying. I don't know. I don't stitch, so.
Jen's like, just no, that's not gonna happen.
No.
Here's my extra hot cocoa mug.
So cute. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, with whipped cream on top. Could also be coffee, whatever.
Oh, I'm thinking of other.
Make it orange and put some of the tiny pumpkin. This little tiny pumpkin. You can put it with it. It could be pumpkin spice latte. I like how you could change some of them up. You can't because she's done all the embroidery patterns and her husband knows when there are new patterns out because I print them all out and grab all the stitching supplies. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yay. Oh, thanks, Margot. Yeah, these are all going to get stacked in the wagon, but now I'm getting distracted by another idea, so I got to focus. Focus. Well,
I guess I can't ever put stitching as one of our options because Jen would never do it.
Yeah, that would be real hard, guys.
I mean, technically, you could do some faux stitching.
I mean, yeah. And I could do like some kind of stitching. I mean, I'm not against you putting that on the poles. That's another idea. If you guys have thoughts,
ideas.
Yeah, we have to do our polls for the October one. Let us know maybe what you want us to put on the polls.
Yeah, you can give us ideas for future ones. Snow globe for winter. Maybe.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, this is a small set. It is Big Acorn. And it's really
cool
cute.
Thing about the snow globe, I didn't do a snow globe pattern, but it fits inside the Build a Snow Globe, which if you go look at the Frosty Friend pattern, which is the snowman, the card I made has it inside the snow globe. The circle is the same size, basically. I think you have to shift it slightly, but overall it's about the same. You can make anything into a snow globe.
Yeah,
because you can get any of them and put them in a snow globe.
Does everybody have to tap their if they're stamping with a block? Does everybody have to go like this?
Are you a tapper?
Yeah. Are you a multi-tapper like me?
All right. So now I've cut all these out. I'm gonna move back to my leaves. We're gonna make a background.
I think I'm gonna keep these leaves that I'm stamping right now not watercolor. I kind of just like them. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think.
I've lost 2 of my blocks, and I have no idea where they are in this room.
Oh,
I used
you're
them
talking about me, and you're talking.
Well, I used them one day in a video to prop something up so that there was no glare, and they've just disappeared into thin air. I've looked everywhere. I don't know what they are. I'm sure I'll find them in like 2 months, but I mean, luckily I have 2 of every size, but I'm missing an extra little one and my big one. These are the old ones.
Everybody's a multi-tapper. So Janet's asking if Copic colors will be posted. I will. I left my markers out. I will do a swatch and post when I post my card.
I put mine away.
Yeah, Chari's not used to doing that.
No, I have to be very good when I work on class stuff for Jen because I don't want to have to go back and figure it out again.
Oh, a pale wash of color. Yeah, that's an idea. What do you think, Chari? Should I add a little bit of color to these?
To the background or the little leaves?
The little
leaves? Yes. I wouldn't do it too dark.
Let me try maybe dry.
What is that leaf from? Is that from the acorn?
Yeah, that's where I got distracted. That's where I was like, oh, wait, I'm on another tangent.
So it's not a set that like has a solid one you could stamp in there is where I was going with that question. Okay.
No. Well, let me just see. Let me just see 1 second. Let me see what dried marigolds. Oh my gosh.
Dried marigold.
It's just, sometimes it's... No. Maybe a little tea dye.
You're not sounding very sure over there.
I know. That's potential. But then another idea.
See, we don't always have all the answers, people.
No, we definitely never have the answer. Oh, I could do a little pumice stone. I love the gray paper in the lawnfawn plaids this time around.
Yeah, the neutral one. That's really pretty.
I think I'm gonna do a little pumice stone. I'm gonna be inspired by that gray paper.
Okay.
But it's gonna be really light. Very, very light.
Probably should have cut out my plan of action, which is
I have to be careful of my splatters. Not necessarily, well, the splatters are pumice stone and peacock feathers, so really just the peacock feather ones.
Don't over splatter.
Well, I can't hit them with the water because
we'll make them go away.
They'll smear.
Splatter smear. Is anyone else making things with us today? Did they say earlier?
Yeah, remember we've got people making cards for charity. We've got banners.
Is anyone using the things we're using? Is anyone making fall cards?
Well, nobody really knew what we were going to use ahead of time, but anybody making fall
cards? Well, I mean,
parameters,
not specifically. All right, there is the basic background. I almost went and grabbed you out of No for More Leaves, but I didn't. You didn't make a teal leaf, Jen. They're a little concerned about you.
Well, I have a teal wagon.
So now I'm going to grab this little bitty heart in Happy Harvest.
Okay. I'm feeling much better about this background now. Let me just dry it a little bit.
And then build them in with the pale.
Well, just very pale, just to give it a little something, something. Because the background's very white, so.
Apparently I'm a double tapper as well.
Ooh, Pam's cooking lunch for the baby. Can you cook me lunch, Pam?
Jen didn't have lunch.
Have lunch. I got home from my appointment like 20 minutes before we went live.
This is going to be super pale. It's funny if you guys can see what this looks like, because that's the apricot one right there.
I like how Chari says apricot.
Apricot. How do you say it?
Apricot.
I don't know.
Apricot. I don't know.
It's not it.
It's not it. Okay, back to building my wagon here.
Enough of this apricot talk.
Yeah.
It's the wagon. Is that enough hearts?
I think I'm off. Let me go like this. And then like this. And then like this.
That is quite the stack of acorns. Whatever squirrel.
He was busy.
Gets that's like the acorn jackpot. That giant acorn. Like, they're not going to have any more acorns for the rest of the fall.
Listen, don't be jealous of my acorn.
I'm not. It's like an acorn lottery. Okay, I guess that's enough. Wish I
still have to figure out a sentiment too.
I wish I had a marker the same color as the apricot.
Oh, okay. I need one more leaf out of watercolor. Where was your background? No, don't you worry your pretty little head.
I'm not concerned.
Where did my swatching piece of watercolor cardstock go?
A YR01. Someone's prepping. Monique is prepping for Create with us.
Oh, yay. That's fun. Oh, you're welcome, Margot. Always happy to inspire. Just need one more leaf. I should probably figure out what sentiment I'm doing. Since I'm doing.
Figure that out.
Let's see. I want to use these because I really like. Well, yeah, I don't think. Actually, I could just use this and stamp it on a banner. Let's see if I have a banner cut done.
Oh, good. Betsy, I love you, Betsy. Betsy says apricot too.
Well, listen. Do you say scallop or scallop?
Scallop?
Nope. You're lucky we're still friends.
What do you call the thing that you use at the grocery store when you're shopping to put all your groceries in? What do you call that?
A shopping cart.
I think most people probably do.
What do you call it?
A buggy.
What?
That's like the one that I think not many people say, but I call it a buggy.
What do you call the thing on the top of your house?
The roof?
Okay.
What do you call it?
A roof.
What do other people call it?
Like, I can't say it. It's like an
Roof?
I can't,
like a dog?
I can't say it. I not because I physically can't say it.
Okay, someone else says buggy. I've had to teach myself to not say, because I know I live in the South, to not say Coke for soda.
Oh.
But you know what? It's funny because I don't like Coke. I'm not a Coke person. I am a Pepsi girl.
See, this is what's so funny about Chari and I. We are literally the complete opposite on so many things, yet we still love each other. Like, Chari loves red and I hate red. Chari doesn't love the beach and I love the beach. Chari doesn't wear sandals and I live in flip-flops.
Oh no.
Like,
I hate sandals. Yes. I can't walk in flip-flops. I tried once and Matt goes, "What's wrong with you? Why can't you walk?
What's wrong with you?
Have you forgotten how to walk?"
Oh. Jennifer says it's a trolley in England.
Yes, I know in England it's different for sure. Okay.
Yeah. Sheila says, isn't it rough? I think it is. I just am not sure. I don't want to.
Well,
what do you call the water thing that you used to drink out of in school?
The water fountain. I don't call it a bubbler.
It's a bubbler. It's a bubbler.
Oh, Betsy likes Coke. I live in North Carolina.
Oh, hi, Betsy. I didn't see that Betsy was here.
I live in North Carolina, and Pepsi was born in the Carolinas, so what we drink more of here, I think. Coke made its way more northern from Atlanta, I guess.
What was I going to say? There was one other thing I was going to ask you. Oh, yeah. Like, what do you call the thing a girl carries with her wallet in it?
Your purse?
Yeah. See, up here we call it a pocketbook.
Oh, my mom would call it a pocketbook when I was younger, probably. I do feel like there are things that as I've gotten older, I've figured out how to call them different things.
Yeah, for sure.
Be more universal to people.
For sure. That's how I am about a pocketbook and a purse.
Buggy is definitely not one of them. I still call it a buggy. It's always a buggy. It will never be a shopping cart.
Sheila just says that every mermaid needs a landlocked friend.
Betsy does love red, but she likes Coke. Well, that would explain why you like red. Oh, Larissa's on the Pepsi train. The better question is who has had Cheerwine, if we're going to talk about sodas.
Had what?
Cheerwine. That is very regional.
I bet know what
I'm talking about. I'm going to layer my hearts together here.
I'm trying to stamp Happy Thanksgiving on this banner.
Cheerwine is a cherry soda.
Ooh, I would love it then because I love a good cherry Coke out of the fountain. Oh, so good.
Well, it's not a cherry cola, though. It's just cherry soda. Would you be okay with that?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to try it.
It is very regional to here, but sometimes you can find it depending on if there's just people that stock it.
Maybe you'll have to ship me some.
Yeah.
Ship me all the hard things that are hard to ship.
They actually have, I think the Cheerwine website actually has a Cheerwine locator because It's not everywhere.
I don't think we have that. I mean, we definitely don't have that on the Cape.
No, probably not. Like I said, it's really where if a shop really wants to stock it. It's funny because when we were in South Dakota, we stopped at like a little general store. We actually ate lunch there because they had like a lunch counter thing, but they had like the vintage sodas in the bottles, in the glass bottles, but there was some Cheerwine there, and I was like, that's not vintage. You can buy that in the gas station in North Carolina.
Wah, wah, wah. I have to make my own sentiment.
Oh no.
I'm just going to make my own, like the olden days.
Your own sentiment banner?
Yeah, like the olden days.
All right, let's see what these guys look like on this apricot. Might be too much orangey going on. I still don't know what kind of sentiment's going here.
Look at me being ahead of the game. I'm making a Thanksgiving card.
Some people know what Cheerwine is. Some people drink it at Christmas. Where do you get it, Larissa? Do you get it at the store? I mean, here it's in the soda machine. Like, you can go get some anywhere. It's not a...
Well, don't worry, Sheila. Not over here on Cape Cod either. So the thing about the Cape, which you guys, many of you know, I absolutely love where I live, but it is a very small town in the sense we don't have a lot of big box stores or franchises. We've gotten a few more over the years that I've lived here. I mean, I've lived here for 20 years now, but we do not have a lot. And when we do get them, they're often not done very well, like our baby Target. Don't even get me started.
Don't ask Jen about Target. It's a very sensitive subject. Betsy asked if we did that at Wall Drug. I assume you mean ate at... We actually did not eat at the restaurant, but we walked through it twice. We walked through Wall Drug. Where did we eat? I don't remember now. They have Cheerwine at the Publix in Florida.
Oh.
That surprises me. I feel like Publix is, I would say, South Carolina based, maybe? I don't know. We don't have a lot of Publix where I live, though. We're getting another one.
We do not have Publix.
Because our, quote, local grocery store it's ginormous. It's like Walmart size grocery store. So it's local, and there's lots of them, and they're huge.
We don't.
All right, I think I'm going to do that instead. I like this heart better than my apricot heart. It's just more colorful. Oh, yeah.
Has everybody made their own sentiment banners before? This is old school. I've taught this in many of my classes, but
You're going to give it a fishtail?
Yep. So I'm going to cut it the length I want it. And then you just eyeball the center and do a little snip. I actually learned this from Sherry Carroll 100 years ago. And then you line up the point of your rectangle to the bottom of your snip. Little geometry.
What kind of sentiment do I want?
And then you get a cute little fishtail.
I thought about grateful.
Oh, wow, Sheila. She says she's just over an hour from the U.S. border above Montana, and she's never been over. That's fascinating.
Okay, I'm going to glue my heart.
I bet Montana would be beautiful to visit.
Nikki says there's Cheerwine in Jacksonville, and she loves it.
Not that where you live, Sheila, is probably not beautiful. I just meant. Ta-da! All right. Now we are cute.
Now we are cute.
No, yeah, now we're cute. Okay.
Are you almost done?
Oh, no,
Okay.
I have one more leaf.
Okay, I was like, I better get
No,
on it.
I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. So you better get on it. Oh,
I
there's
am not getting on it.
Remember, you guys, I was looking for my watercolor paper that I swatched. Here it is. I found it buried in my watercolor pencils.
I need to get some more foam tape. I'm gonna run out.
Where's my oranges? Oh, here they are. All right. So we're gonna watercolor this leaf. We're gonna die cut this leaf. And then I might have to go get a little distress paint.
Ooh, paint.
It's not going to be as exciting as it sounds.
Wow, way to build us up and tear us down. Don't get excited. It's not going to be that exciting.
Betsy's like such a good trick with the banner. I honestly wish I just did it more because I love Lawnfawn's everyday sentiment banners, but like they don't always work. So I just actually wasted time instead of just doing it the old school way of my own banner. We need some more sizes in the stitched sentiment banners, please.
Yeah, you can take the other ones and shorten them, but the stitched ones, that doesn't really work. Okay, here's my little happy scarecrow couple. I love that their arms, if you leave them like this, they look like they're hugging.
Aww.
You gotta put one, you gotta like interweave them. I'm gonna glue them together so that they're one. I'm gonna glue them together so they're one.
We used to have a Larissa was just talking about homemade root beer. We used to have a store, a general like country store near one of the lakes that I used to go to in New Hampshire, and it was White Lake, and they used to make their own birch beer. I don't know if anybody had birch beer. It's a soda.
I've never had birch beer, but I would love
so
to try it.
It's like minty, wintergreeny-ish.
Interesting.
And it was really good. Bye, Danielle. Thanks for staying or for joining. I am using my Distress watercolor pencils to watercolor. Because, hello, my name is Jen Cherkis, and I am obsessed with Distress watercolor pencils.
Accurate. Did you get an extra peacock feathers pencil?
Oh, you must have missed it.
Ranger, I feel like you said something, maybe.
Yeah, Ranger sent me something for an upcoming release in the summer. And Kathy, who works at Ranger, snuck in a peacock feathers watercolor pencil for me. So nice. All is well with the world.
So you're good to go.
I felt very loved. That Ranger loves me so much. They were making sure I wasn't going to be without. For those of you guys that don't know, this is my Distress watercolor pencil. And
your favorite one.
And this is like my Mermaid Lagoon. So Brienne is right, though. It is going to last me till October. It's actually going to last me longer. I haven't been using teal as much lately.
Do you think that they'll ever do them individually?
So I've chatted with them about it. It's just the logistics of it because they are all custom colors for Ranger made overseas. So it's just a bigger production than that.
Okay.
Hopefully someday, but not anytime soon.
Okay.
Yep. Ooh, so Larissa lives somewhere that has birch beer. I want some. Betsy says that's a very sad situation to have it be so small. I know, it was getting real dicey for a while. But because of fall, I haven't been using peacock feathers as much lately. I'm sure I'll start using it again once I do even more holiday cards. Okay. I have to grab...
I don't know if you know this, but she doesn't like red, Betsy, so she's going to use a lot of teal.
Yeah, I'll be using like teal and teal and teal.
Oh, excuse me, with a little bit of pink, maybe, if you're lucky.
Not.
Or not. I'll put this here. I'm like foam squaring all the things.
Oh, I'm not even at that point yet.
Well, I still have sentiment to go, so don't worry about it. I'm having to double pop all the things because I popped up the heart, and then I popped up the people, and now my sunflowers are on top of all that.
All right, I wanted my little acorn that has the smiley to have rosy cheeks, and I didn't want to use my Copic, so I'm using distress paint. That's what I'm using distress paint for.
Maybe I'll glue them down here.
I told you it was very lackluster. But look how cute. I mean, come on.
That's pretty cute. Oh, so the paint are the cheeks?
Yeah, the paint's the cheeks. I used a little kitsch flamingo. Now I gotta dry that, and then I'm in assembly.
Dedication.
The heart is so cute. Oh, this is so, yours is so cute, Chari. I haven't really looked.
Thanks.
And look at you using all those sunflowers.
I know, I colored them. I better use them. I have not used the pumpkins. I mean, I thought about a pumpkin, but I feel like it's too much. Or maybe like tucked into sunflowers might be cute.
All right.
I don't know. We'll deal with pumpkins later. Got to deal with the sunflower field right now.
What I'm stressing about is what am I going to glitter? It's really actually tricky to glitter in the fall.
Why?
Because,
glitter all the leaves.
Well, the fall is so like nature and stuff. It doesn't always look good.
I put glitter on pumpkins all the time.
Well, I don't have any pumpkin.
Leaves. I put glitter on leaves all the time.
I mean, I still glitter everything, but I question it more. I'm always like,
Don't question it. Just do it.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Just do it. I'm going to add in some white dots for the ones that I colored over. If you guys like sunflowers, there is an old sunflower stamp set. If you don't have it, it's great. What is it called?
Oh.
Our friendship.
Our friendship grows.
I thought about it for the background, but I did leaves instead, which, by the way, have dried so much. I don't even know if y'all can see them.
Oh, I can see them. I think when
they're very, very subtle.
I think when you photograph it, you're definitely gonna be able to see it.
Maybe. I don't know about pumpkins. Oh, I wish I did. Oh, I did stamp more big ones. Okay, I'll make a big one for this side. Then it'll be nice and even because this guy's too little. It looks awkward. Everybody likes the sunflower border.
Oh yeah, that is so cute. I haven't used it yet.
I haven't used mica flakes. Well, I mean, I made my own sunflower border.
Oh, I thought they meant the new product.
No, but you could do it with that. Let me find the card that I made in the video with the sunflower border. I have two. While we're talking about sunflower borders, here is You Crow Girl with the sunflower border. And then these are cut from pattern paper, so they have like some texture to them. And glitter, by the way.
Love it. Love it. I mean, don't get my hopes up, though. It's not glitter. It's Stardust Stickles.
It's still glitter. It's glitter glue. And these are two different colors of cardstock. This is number 2 pencil on the back and sunflower on top. So you could do the same thing with the actual sunflower border if you didn't want to color a million sunflowers. Now to remember what colors I colored this pumpkin with. I'll get close. Or maybe I should make it white like the little one so that it's different.
All right. I'm almost ready to glitter all the things.
Fluffy mica that you press into glue. I think that is the mica flakes. I've never actually, I have some. I've never
I
used
use
them.
the distressed mica flakes a lot, but I tend to use it more on my winter and holiday cards.
Oh, kind of like using chunky glitter.
Yeah, it's very like, I don't know, holiday to me. Oh my gosh, so cute. All right, I need some ground espresso, cardstock, or ground coffee. I always call.
And we are going a long time.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm almost done.
This is what happens when you don't have a plan of action.
I don't know how you're doing, but I'm almost done.
I'm pretty close. I don't have a sentiment, but I can always add that later too, because I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm adding another pumpkin, so I gotta find the die and cut him out.
I guess I should probably put this on a card base. The amount of cards I've made lately, not on card bases, is really a situation.
It's a situation.
Oh no! I got Pitch Flamingo on my sentiment banner.
Oh no! From your feet?
Yeah, for me flipping the acorn over. Ooh, mono sand eraser to the win.
Let's see about this.
Ah, I think I saved it. You guys don't have this little sand eraser.
Oh yeah, that thing's
it
great.
Just saved my day. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's good. Another pumpkin. Actually, I think I'll switch them because this pumpkin matches her shirt and this pumpkin matches his, and I can kind of make them opposite. Some balance. I'm gonna have to clean my desk after this. This is a big old mess I'm making over here.
All right, I'm gonna get a card base. I feel like we're on a timed game show all of a sudden.
Because we realized we've been doing this for
because we realize how long we've been doing
an hour and 45 minutes.
Well, those of you that are with us live, thank you so much. Yeah. Hopefully we're not boring you. We got distracted. We were talking we were constantly working, but
yeah. I don't know what I want to do. I need some gold things.
Gilding flakes and mica flakes are kind of really different. But yes, the gilding flakes are softer than mica flakes, but
they're messy.
I feel like they're very different.
I have a container of them that I would like to get rid of because I've never used them.
Well, I'm going to use Distress Rock Candy because that's to me nature's glitter.
Sugar? It's like sugar.
Yeah, nature's sugar. But before I put glitter on all of the things, I'm going to actually quickly just put my card on the screen, Chari, only because once I glitter, I'm going to be using Distress Collage Medium, and it's going to just look cloudy white until everything dries. But this is my card. Happy Thanksgiving.
Very cute.
I cut the pumpkins out of the cart, the wagon, put the acorns. The background is all watercolored with Distress watercolor pencils. Super fun. So, yeah. Now I'm going to glitter all the things.
This is being very symmetrical here. Larissa says she feels like she's crafting with friends. That's why we like to do this.
Yay.
I mean, Jen and I like text each other a lot while we're making things.
But we don't like FaceTime craft a lot.
No.
But we are always texting.
We have more pictures of, hey, look what I made.
Yeah.
Or what's wrong with this? What does it need?
Cute.
All right, there's some bling.
Oh my gosh, I forgot Twine and I knew what I was going to do with it.
Oh, I forgot Twine too.
Oh man, I was going to try to put the acorns in the wagon with Twine. Let me see if I can still do that. 1 minute.
I was going to tie it around her waist, but I can still put a bow on there with mine.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Chari. I'm going to copy your idea a little bit.
I'll allow it.
No, I'm not going to do a bow, but
were you guys going to let us finish and be like, hey, y'all, you didn't use any twine?
I know. Were you going to like let us forget?
I clearly should have laid it here and not forgotten.
Chari, this is sitting in front of me.
We're professionals.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to do a faux. This is when I wish I had some glue dots, but I don't.
No. Well, the other thing I was going to do, which wouldn't work anyway, is I thought about weaving it in and out of the heart. But since I covered at the bottom, like that's where I would have tied it. So I don't know that that would have worked. But I had thought about it. But now that it's stuck down, that's not going to work.
I really wanted to.
Next time.
I really wanted to tie the acorns down in the wagon.
Oh, like so, like so that the load doesn't fall out.
Yeah.
The wagon on the road.
Yeah, to like hold them in.
Someone is the new lawnfawn twine the same texture as the original twine? It is the same. It is not twisted, but it is half the thickness.
Yeah, so it's still made out of hemp, so it is actually still easier to make bows and stuff out of it. They won't be like droopy bows. They'll keep their shape.
But it's thinner.
Yeah.
All right, he's getting a bow too. So right. Let me see. I can grab. I'll show you.
I wonder. I did see Sherry had a good idea. Twine in the mouse's hand to pull the wagon.
I'm gonna I don't know if y'all can see this. This is the regular natural colored.
Yep.
But the thickness, and then this is like the new. It's hard to see. Scout, are you gonna whine in there? I hear baby whining.
Uh-oh. All right, I'm taking my card apart.
We'll be done soon. I may just add a sentiment later because I don't know what I'm doing.
This is never good when I start ripping stuff off of cards.
Uh-oh.
Because I just use too much adhesive.
Oh.
But let's see here. Luckily, I used foam and not glue tube.
Not glue.
All right.
I mean, this is what I was going to do anyway, but I was going to actually wrap it around and tie it, which might sometimes works better in theory than in practice.
I think I saved the day.
Good. Should I put this crow up here in the top?
But you guys are supposed to keep us on our A game here. You were supposed to tell us.
Hey, Scout.
I mean, this is a pretty pathetic use of twine. It's just a teeny bit, but I think it's going to be cute. I mean, in fairness, it's pretty creative.
Hey, what you doing? Ooh. I may just have to do a sentiment later. Or maybe my sentiment will go on the inside.
Oh, there you go.
I thought about the word grateful because these have dies that match.
Oh.
So I may add that there. Hey, what you doing? Stay out of my trash can.
All right.
You guys didn't know Scott likes to eat paper.
Putting my card back together.
Do you want to say hi? Come here. You gonna run away? Hey. Do you want to say hi?
I'm also trying to avoid all my wet glue. Oh my gosh, Jen Shirkus.
Who even are you? What color?
I ripped some of my cardstock, but I just fixed that.
Let's see if I can do.
See the things that happen behind the scenes? Nobody will know this when I post this card. Except for those joining me. All right, look, I got Twine on my card.
Yay! Why are you crying? Why are you crying, Scout? This is real life. Welcome to my day. This is what I say all day long. What's wrong? Do you want to say hi to the people? They're saying hi to you. Come
here. All right. Oh, all right. That was exhausting. Yeah, Sheila's like, I need some undo. I know. I used to have some in my crafty space. I actually probably still do. It's just probably still in boxes.
Yes, to this. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this out and probably put it right here to finish mine.
Oh, that's cute. Helen made an acorn garland for Christmas one year. She put it on her mantle every year now, and she picks up acorns from her park. That's cute.
Oh, nice.
Yay! Hi, Scout.
How are you? Yeah,
Scout, we want to look at you. Don't look at your mamas. Ooh, lots of kisses. All right. So you're going to put that on the inside? Oh, are you going to
I'm going to put it like here.
Yeah, that'll be cute.
Like, because there's the die that match. I'm just going to overlay that on the bottom of my. I'll take a picture, obviously. And
super cute.
So yeah, if you guys make things and share them, we have a hashtag.
Oh, yes. It is LF Cardmaking Adventures. I'll put it in the chat. So definitely share with us what you created.
You're so
and Chari, if you want to send me the picture of your card, I could add it to my blog post.
Yes, I'll do that once I'm
someday when I blog.
I'll share them on the lawnfawn Instagram at some point, and then if you use the hashtag and tag us so I can see them, I will share them on the stories too.
Yeah, definitely tag us, either lawnfawn, Chari, Moss, Jen Shirkus. Yeah. Yay!
And then the one that's tagged at the top, we can drop our links again. The link that's pinned at the top is October 30th, our next one.
Yep. Join us October 30th. And remember, just a couple days before, we will do another poll, which I don't really think anybody gave us any ideas what to do in the poll.
Well, we have stuff for the next one, but if you do...
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. And then join us tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be live again here on the lawnfawn YouTube channel for Create With Us. We're going to be using Sweet Spiders. If you want to play along, you can get all the information over on lawnfawn's website, which Chari just linked in the chat. And I would absolutely love for you to join us in our Harvest Friends online class. And then I have a ton of really fun stuff I am also offering, lawnfawn related, in classes, online, and in person. So hopefully we will see you guys again soon. Thank you guys.
There for the info page, the actual live on tomorrow, Sweet Spiders, and then a link to Jen's class page.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry it was so long.
Yeah, we didn't mean for it to go so long, but we hope you had fun. And if you're watching the replay,
difficult for me. It takes me this long to make things.
Oh yeah, I mean we did a lot of different techniques, so it does. Yeah. It takes a while.
There's a lot of pieces, a lot of things going on. So.
And if you're watching the replay, thanks for doing that as well. We know it's hard to hit the perfect time for everybody. There is no such thing. So thank you guys so